Hello, all you genius YouTube watchers out there. This is Yakko Warner, and you are watching Quinn Noble. So are we in the water tower.
Simo. Nice.
G'day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Good to see you, man. It's hanging good, dude. Got my Dr. Peppy, little caffeine, get me going. Not gonna lie, I just woke up from a nap. Alright, well, jumping right in.
It's got me feeling nicey. Whoa!
Love that one. Let's see what else we got. Some Dr. Pepper. What a time to be alive.
Let's get dangerous.
Alright. I got some water too. Ooh, well hydrated. Let's see, let's get started here. How's it going with you, Simo? How's your day been? How's your night been? There he is, Devin.
Moving nights unite.
Lock in.
You had to do
No
it,
one
didn't
can
you?
defeat the quad laser.
It is over now.
The bullet is enormous. There is no escaping.
The bullet is enormous. There's no escaping. Alright. Let's get it. I got a little surprise for you guys coming come football season. Bucks get their first win.
Fire the cannons!
You know who else got their first win? Our boy Jameis.
That's a W! Let's eat one! Let's eat one! That's a W! How many people want to eat a W tonight?
Bit of an odd time lately, still navigating it, but here you are. Hey man, that's all of us. That's all of us. I got daddy duty now, so it's like, well, I'm still finding time to stream, so that's good. But I wake up early in the morning and it's just taking care of him till I go into work, and I go to work and I'm there all day. I come home, he's asleep. My wife's asleep. I'm awake. Alright. Where are we? I think I'm at a boss. And this game is awesome. I'm loving it. Oh, okay. What am I doing here?
It's got me feeling nicey.
Whoa!
Simo Devin says, "What's up? Hope everyone's having a good night so far." I am, and you know, I'm happy you're here, Devin.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
I just hope we can win a game. He's changing his patterns a little bit. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn. Oh, I beat him and then I died? Oh, I'm alive still, okay. Oh, I'm not dead. I mean, I'm not alive. I mean, he's not dead. What the fuck? Damn it. Flippin' had it. Mike Penna. Mike Penna.
Holla, 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 holla.
I feel like I'm not gonna beat this guy. Oh shit, stuck.
Gotcha, bitch.
You know what? Fair enough. I see how you could have thought that was a threat. I guess my survival instincts kick in a little too fast. I understand. It's all good. Look, I'm sorry I destroyed your golem, okay? Don't worry about it. I mean it. I'm sorry. It's alright. Honest mistake. So, how do I get out of here? Oh, I'll just adjust the wind for you. Good luck on your quest. Noise. My bad. Alright. You can leave using the wind tunnel. Again, I don't mind our misunderstanding. Is that all there is over here? Thanks, Sibo. Soda Popinski haunting my dreams. By the way, did you see the last two posts I made in the Discord? One of them pertaining to that, and one of them was for you, Simo. Where the hell am I? Bleh, where the hell am I? It's like, I don't know where I am here. Quicksand. Sweet. Weird mushroom level. Nice. Oh, damn. That's all that was? That looks hard. Is it worth it? Shit. I guess not. One fall on the spikes kills you. Duh. Oh, real goose. How you doing?
Welcome.
Hi there, nice to see you. Bumblebee Tuna? Bumblebee Tuna!
This game's called The Messenger, and it's awesome. And it's for the PS5, but it looks like an old school game. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. Also, Real Goose, I just told Simo, but I made a post for both of you guys in the Discord. Alright, here's how you do this. Oh, the Patriots 48-point beatdown. The Patriots are good, huh?
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Yeah, we're waiting on your answer, Simo. Preseason nonsense.
It's got me feeling nicey.
Yeah, so Goose, I have 3 TikToks I made on the Commanders. Oh, yeah, what's that guy's name? Travion Henderson? Is that who it is? And don't they have an awesome, isn't Joe Milton pretty good? Who's their quarterback? Oh, it's, wait. Oh no, it's Drake May. And Joe Milton. I wasn't talking about Commanders, I was talking about the Patriots. The Patriots. Alright, I don't need that bad. This is a suspicious looking pit. Kind of looks like you can go down it. Oh, I was right, but I can't get to the other side. Save point. Let's see. The way I see it, honestly, man, is that any L is a potential blessing in disguise when it comes to the push for a rebrand. That said, it's preseason. I think the commies went 1-2 last preseason. Also, it doesn't help they have not to have a leader like Terry McLaurin around. Yeah, that sucks. Seeing him gone. They unveiled the Brady statue. I didn't see that. You cannot eat the mushroom, no. Alright, let's see what we got here. Welcome to Quillshroom Marsh, said no one ever. Yeah, this place is eerie. Tell me about it. I once had to look through the mud for an artifact. Gave up pretty quickly. What happened to this area? Legend says it used to be ruled by a monstrosity called the Primal Fear until a brave monk defeated it. Both were very mighty indeed, but with its final breath, the Primal Fear cursed the monk forever. Cursed? Legend also says that the monk still roams the marsh to this day, turning any trespassers into fungi. Oh great. No one knows whether of any of that is true, but yeah, I'd pick up the pace if I were you. Still can't believe you defeated the Emerald Golem. Did you get a chance to understand its motive? That thing wasn't evil, it was just digging away. What? You mean all these messengers that were killed? All a misunderstanding. Wow. Any stories you want to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a messenger who kept asking for stories. Even though he was supposed to move on with his very important quest, he just couldn't get enough. The shopkeeper, living in a void outside of time, was connected to all the eras, and so at first was happy to share the myths and legends encountered over the decades of traveling. Alas, the messenger never seemed to appreciate the morals or takeaways, so the shopkeeper decided to be done with the stories. There, the end. No way. I liked your stories. Come on. Maybe later. We'll see. Alright. I think Daniels masked a lot of holes on that team last season, Goose. It's a 500 team at very best if QB play is just average. You guys got somebody else, didn't you? Oh, you got Debo Samuel, didn't you? We'll see if he can do it again. Maybe those Redskins uniforms they're wearing 3 times a year will add some mojo. This game is really good put together well. Goose. It kind of looks like you're supposed to be oh, I can get an upgrade. Sweet. What's this? Checkpoints will now restore hit points. Nice. And refill all key charges. Yes, we want that. How can I get that? Oh, I don't have enough. I need money. Joseph Welt, always stopping by to give me a fist bump. What's going on, man? I always appreciate that.
Ahoy, gentlemen. I salute you.
Good seeing you, Joseph. Lions will take the north. You're liking your rookie? Your Wookie wide receiver? Please don't touch the cabin. Right, back to the quest. So yeah, this game, Goose, if you haven't played it, it's worth playing. Even if you haven't played a game in a long time. Yeah, man. Joseph, thanks for stopping by, dude. Always a pleasure. And a fist bump right back at you. Whoa. Oh, come on. Alright, screw that guy. You're supposed to stay up there? Oh no, you can do that too. There's all kinds of like old school game mechanics in here too. Yeah, it's like a Metroidvania, Ninja Gaiden kind of. It's very comedic. There's a lot of like comedy in it. It kind of like satires old school games a lot. But there's a lot of cool moves you can acquire. Like when I started off, I didn't have like the wall climb. There's like different things you can get. Shit. And you can slash at these lamps and then hit jump off of it, so there's a lot of different things you can get. GB's James. Well, he's always drinking Faygo, so. We have our first hurricane on the way, Devin? Is that serious? Devin, are you gonna change your name? He was talking about changing his name because he's streaming now. He needs like a serious name. By the way, if you guys aren't following Devin, go follow Devin on Twitch and the YouTubes and stuff. He's been streaming. Dave the Diver. Sponsored by Fago. After a bit in their career. Wow, I can't believe I got that part unscathed. Shouldn't have done that. What, the Juggalos? So it's like a big orgy. At my age, it's just funny seeing high school age kids care way too much about their self-image. What are you talking about, the ICP kids? Do high school kids listen to ICP? Did I get enough to upgrade? I don't even know what boof means. Might have to Google that one. Is that even like something you can Google? What does boof mean? Oh wait, I got an idea. What does boof mean?
Quinn Noble asked me, what does boof mean? Well, boof can mean different things depending on the context. But in some circles it refers to consuming something in a unique way, let's say, through unconventional methods. Just like I take my free throws, always a bit unconventional, but hey, whatever floats your boat or improves your game, right?
Yeah, well, there's always the goths, the jocks, the bandies, the preppies. I think every year it's the same shit, yeah. Alright. I know what boofing means now. And no, I did not boof a chicken wing. Is there more? Did I miss something? Or there's something else up there. God damn it. Damn, I'm almost dead. Old friend of mine, whose son is a freshman in high school, posted his first day of school picture, and he was wearing a corn t-shirt, sagging pants, has long hair, probably a chain wallet too. I was kind of that guy myself. Yeah, I saw my friend, her daughter's a freshman, and she was wearing like a Nirvana shirt. It's crazy how these kids are like listening to what we grew up listening to. But what's weird is like they like the kids these days don't have like records or albums or anything like that, you know? It's just all Spotify. Like I miss looking at album artwork and there we go. That's what I needed. Jinkos. Do you remember Big Johnson shirts? Or Yaga? What else did I used to wear? I think I had some cross-color stuff at some point. That was like 7th grade. What else was popular? Massimo. Before Target. Remember like Target bought Massimo and you could buy like Target. Massimo was like Target's like brand for a little bit. Exclusively at Target. That was like the end of Massimo. Stussy, yeah. Stussy. Oh, damn it. Fubu was like, that was way later. Real Goose, don't make fun of Volcom. I still wear Volcom stuff like every day. That's like my brand. Volcom. I found a pair of Volcom shorts that I liked so much that I like have a search going for them on eBay for used pairs because they're so damn comfy. I guess I'm definitely like, it's kind of like a dad thing to wear now. Yeah, I love Volcom, yeah. More like Blink-182, Volcom stuff. Yeah, so I got these Volcom shorts. They're like hybrid Volcom shorts, and basically like they're like water resistant. You can wear them in the water, and then when you get out of the water, they like dry off real quick. You can wear them on the land. They're called surf and turf. Whoa, buddy. Oh shit. Oh well. It's just quicksand. God damn it. Yeah, you stick with what works for you. My dad used to wear these shorts called Bike. Like that was the name of the brand, Bike. And he had like probably like 15 pairs of these shorts in different colors. I think that's what everybody wore back in like the 70s with like long socks and like I see like these old school like Bucks documentaries and all the people are wearing Bike shorts. That was like the brand. Oh shit. Can't wear any other shoes besides Nike? Yeah. I mean, I like Nike a lot too. All my shoes are Nike, except for my work shoes. My slip-proof work shoes. Except I wear flip-flops a lot. So, I'm wearing some now. I'm a flip-flop kind of guy. I do live in Florida. I'm allowed to get away with it. Whoa. Yeah, bands are good too. This music slaps too in this game. This sounds like a Castlevania song. Members only jackets? I had one of those. What about starter jackets? Oh, you gotta have both of these. Is that it? Is that it? Concealed chainmail? Oh, nice. Extra hit point. Wingsuit attack? Damn, that sounds cool too. I'm getting killed a lot. I'm going for the extra hit point. We did have the starter jacket discussion in here already. I kind of wanted to get one for shits and giggles, like the old school Bucks, like creamsicle one. Find one on eBay or something. Nice. My dad had a Giants one when I was a kid. He didn't even like the Giants. It's so weird. It's like, why do you have a Giants jacket, Dad? we're Bucks fans. Of course, no one was a Buck fan back then when we were shitty. You've never tried on a more comfortable jacket? Nice. I'm a hoodie kind of guy. I like hoodies. Alright. Let's chat. The level boss. Be careful. I sense a fallen up ahead. A fallen. It's how we call messengers whose quests come to the tragic end. Their power corrupted by demon magic. Why are you so serious all of a sudden?
Why so serious?
Because it doesn't get more serious than a rogue messenger about to unleash on you. And with these stories about a monk, if it really is that one monk, what are you talking about? About your meeting your match. About meeting your match. Good luck. Yeah. True that. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not hoodie weather here. But I'm also kind of like a hoodie in the house kind of guy. I get cold. My wife likes it like freezing. It's always like 65 in her room. I'm like, I need 2 blankets. Simo, yeah, dude. Post a picture of it in the Discord. In the Discord. I've been trying to post in the Discord regularly if I'm not showing up, or I know Real Goose tried to. When I was MIA, he was like, where you at? I appreciate that. We did a concert the other night. Quinn Noble concert series, Twitch exclusive. It wasn't that great. It was kind of lame. It was Vampire Weekend and Tyler the Creator. And I wasn't really too into Tyler the Creator. And Vampire Weekend was kind of like less than overwhelming. I mean, I like them, but it just wasn't. Oh, here we go, boss. Well, well, well. Seems we have an intruder. You need to get out of here. This place is filled with monsters. Oh, did my quill shroom scare you? So it's true. Ha 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 ha. Don't like my army? It's a shame, really, since you're about to join it. Wait, that scroll, it couldn't be. No, impossible. Kneel before your queen and receive the curse of quills. Dead. Alright. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not that cold. Maybe I'm stretching a little bit, but that's about how I feel every day. I need like a second comforter. Alright, I need to gather myself on this boss. How are we gonna beat this boss? I got something good coming up for you guys. Something really cool. I think it's cool, at least. It might be kind of lame. But Sundays, I got something planned for Sunday nights. Might be like a short stream. Because Sunday nights I have to wake up really early on Monday. And I already get out late as it is. So... I think my pen's dying. My pen's Alright, let's go. Oh, I turned into a mushroom. And I lost all my magic. Or I just used it all. Oh, damn it. What time will I start the Sunday night streams? Probably the same time. Like midnight. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much start around like midnight to like 12:15. If I usually don't start by 12:15, I usually don't stream. But sometimes, if I really want to stream, but it's like getting like 12:30ish, I'll do like a Twitch only stream and do like the concert night or do marbles. I haven't done marbles in a while, but I feel like marbles is like meh. To get people in there, it's fun, but if there's just like two of you in there, it's kind of lame. Damn it. Just wasted 2 of my stars. I just wasted 2 more. Life. Okay, that's good, that's good. Sounds like my son's waking up. Damn it. Double damn it. Yes, I am on the Eastern Time. 11:45? Yeah, so you'd be there in time. Alright. I'm gonna have to go attend to some business real quick, but I will be back. ASAP. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode. My name is Quinn Noble and I recently got to attend Really Rad Weekend, which is a gaming getaway in beautiful Destin, Florida. This small and intimate event takes place in the Island Hotel and hosts a vendor hall filled with video games, local artists, and tons of retro nostalgia. There are also cosplayers and a costume contest, but my first stop was the gaming hall, so let's jump into it. When you first walk into the gaming area, you can't help but notice the wall of pinball machines. There were so many pinball machines to play, but my eye was immediately drawn to this Gottlieb Shack Attack table. That might be because I grew up an Orlando Magic fan, as my dad used to take me to watch Shaq and Penny play. This table came out in 1995 and features a moving basket that you can launch the pinball towards. Shaq and a moving basket had me thinking about that All Sport commercial from the 90s. Does anyone remember All Sport?
Grandpa Shaq, tell us how basketball used to be.
Well, the basket wasn't always 20 feet tall.
What about 100-yard courts?
Not even close.
What happened?
All Sport.
New All Sport. Unsurpassed taste. A third more carbs than Gatorade for energy. This is a body quencher.
After All Sport, the game was a breeze. Until they put in the moving basket.
All Sport. The game will never be the same.
There is no shortage of nostalgia at Really Rad Weekend. All of these pinball and arcade machines are set to free play, but I was more interested in the home console area in the center of the room. I've seen an Xbox in my day, but not a Mountain Dew Xbox with a steel Battalion controller attached. This thing even has pedals and does not come cheap these days. If you want to see more about Steel Battalion and its controller, Classic Game Room did a nice little video on it. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. There were some systems I had never seen with my own eyes until this convention. The first one is the Neo Geo. That might surprise you, but I never had any friends who owned one of these. They were always pretty expensive, but you could play them in the arcade. Here they had Metal Slug loaded up, which is probably one of the best run-and-gun side-scrollers for the Neo Geo. It's a series that focuses on the Peregrine Falcon Squad. It's a little over the top, but that's part of the charm. The first game starts off fighting a rebel army, and eventually leads to fighting aliens, zombies, and mummies. The term Metal Slug refers to the vehicle power-up that you spend most of the game looking for and only lasts a short while. Here is another system that I have never played. This is the Vectrex, which is a vector-displayed base console that came out in 1982.
Give up my Atari? My television?
How about for this?
You bet your asteroid.
Introducing the revolutionary Vectrex arcade system. No TV set needed. Instead, Vectrex has a real arcade screen built in. So you get challenging real arcade graphics and sounds with every Vectrex cartridge. No wonder Vectrex was chosen 2-to-1 over Atari and Intellivision for real arcade gameplay. So compare. Discover how Vectrex brings real arcade play home.
Finally, we have the Sharp Twin Famicom, which only came out in Japan in 1986. The game loads from the disc, so you'll have to flip it. This was my first interaction with the Famicom disc system, so I was curious to play around with it. This game is called Doki Doki Panic. It might look familiar to you, and that's because the characters were reskinned and the game was sent to the United States and Europe as Super Mario Bros. 2. Now let's take a look at the vendor hall. You don't know what kind of treasure you might find here. There are plenty of Funko Pops, Pokemon cards, and of course video games. There are a handful of artists as well. Perler bead pixel art looks great in any game room. I picked up the dog from Duck Hunt. This will look real nice on the side of my game shelf.
These custom signs are done by the Retro Beard. I have been kicking myself in the head for not picking one of these up. I hope he is at Really Rad Weekend next year, because I am most definitely going to have to dome some of his work. These custom Pokemon skate decks are sick. These are done by a Florida-based tattoo artist that goes by the name of BansheeBot Pete on Instagram. I think the Gengar one is my favorite. I checked his IG and his ink on there does not disappoint. Check out these Donkey Kong and Wind Waker sleeves. I'm impressed. This was one of my favorite booths. They had some custom stuff, some new stuff, and some retro stuff. I came across some toys I had when I was a kid, and the nostalgia rush engulfed me. Did anyone else have Battle Beasts when they were younger?
Battle Beast wood! Fire! Fire burns wood! Battle Beast fire! Water! Water puts out fire! Battle Beast water! Wood! Wood beats water! Battle Beast! Battle for the fun of it!
Just activate their battle badges.
I got fire! I got water! Water beats fire!
Battle Beast!
Wood! Fire! Fire beats wood!
Battle Beast can grow into an army!
Collect all 84.
Battle Beast!
Game hunting was definitely on my agenda. The first place I stopped was at Premium Edition Games. I got the chance to talk to their marketing guru, Frank Wood. I asked him, if I had to try any game from Premium Edition, what should it be? He told me that it had to be Cathedral, which is an action platformer filled with unlockable areas, upgrades, collectibles, and secrets. This game pays tribute to its 8-bit predecessors with similar graphics, sound, and controls. Cathedral definitely looks like something I would like to play. I saw quite a few games that I wanted to add to my collection, but they were just so pricey. This copy of Pilot Wings is tempting, but I've seen complete copies cheaper. I'm in the market for a Castlevania 2 box. I already have the game and manual. I actually just beat Castlevania 2 on my Halloween stream this past year. I have been streaming on Twitch and YouTube late nights, so if you're up, come hang. We'd love to have you. Here is a copy of Futurama for $200. I mentioned that this game was on my wish list in my game room tour in 2022. Sadly, that still remains to be the case. If you are looking for some heavy hitters, Really Rad Weekend has just the spot. This booth belongs to YouTuber Scott Squatch. Not only does he have a top-notch YouTube channel, but he is also the tour manager for the band Korn. You can occasionally find him playing video games on the road with lead singer Jonathan Davis. Here is a game that I would like to get my hands on, and that is Magical Chase. Magical Chase is a shoot-'em-up for the TurboGrafx-16. You play as a young witch apprentice named Ripple. Ripple broke a promise to her teacher by accidentally releasing 6 demons from a book. She is joined by her companions Topsy and Turvy as she attempts to put the demons back in their place. Magical Chase is one of the most sought-after and expensive TurboGrafx-16 games there are. Scott Squatch's booth is too rich for my blood, but here's a box that's within my price range. Oh look, a cheap Sega CD game. I actually don't currently have a Sega CD, but I did when I was younger. I traded it for something. Who knows? I don't really remember. What I do remember was having Sewer Shark, and it was awesome. It was like controlling a movie.
Hey, relax. Pretend it's a game. Maybe it'll even be fun.
Position down here. Oh my gosh. It's gone.
At one point it was the pack-in game for the Sega CD, which is why I just found it for $5. The other game I found was Alleyway for the Game Boy. This was another game I had when I was younger. It's basically Nintendo's clone of Pong, or maybe Arkanoid at its point in time. Mario even jumps in the paddle. Let's just call this a really rad weekend win right here. And we're just getting started. Not only did I get to meet Scott Squatch, but I also got to meet some of the top video game YouTubers in the business, such as Nintendrew, who was showcasing his new game to Ian Ferguson. You might know Ian from the completely unnecessary podcast with Pat the NES Punk. He let me film him playing Nintendrew's new game called Carl. which stands for Computer Automated Resource Locator. It's on the Switch and it's a retro-style adventure that blends classic platformer action with quirky RPG and story elements for a quest as lively as it is robotic. Not gonna lie, I got to play this game for a few minutes and it was pretty cool. I might have to pick this up. It's available on the Nintendo eShop. The Game Chasers were also there. I got to meet Billy Chaser and Jay Hunter. They just got done making a full-length feature film called Adventures in Game Chasing. I picked up an autographed copy on Blu-ray and it's not heavy accessible, so I can't wait to watch it. One of the first YouTubers I started watching was Metal Jesus. Metal Jesus was not at this event, but watching most of his videos, I was introduced to several other YouTubers such as Kelsey Lewin. Kelsey owns a game shop with her husband Cody called Pink Gorilla Games in Seattle, Washington. I have never been, but my friend Sarah lives in Seattle and sent me this cool Pink Gorilla plushie from the shop. Shout out to Sarah. Thanks, Sarah. Another YouTuber I found through Metal Jesus was John Riggs. John Riggs is very knowledgeable about retro games, virtual reality, and Serial. I got to talk to John Riggs a fair deal and gave him a couple of my broken games for his open cart surgery sketch where he attempts to fix them. He brought some air fresheners as well as some of his retro homebrews for sale. I picked up one of his games for the Dreamcast called Yeah Yeah Beavis 2. I don't have many Dreamcast games, so this is a nice addition. John Riggs once made a video of YouTubers he recommended. In doing so, he turned me on to one of my now favorite YouTubers, Pac-Man Case. The first time I clicked on Pac-Man Case's channel, I was hooked. Side story, I made a TikTok on a Captain America arcade marquee magnet I picked up at DragonCon. The algorithm gods led Pac-Man Case to my video and he commented, "Sick." I thought it was really cool having someone I looked up to commenting on my little video. I knew he would be at Really Rad Weekend, so I brought the magnet and gave it to him. I talked to him for about 20 minutes about video games, being a YouTuber, and the burnout that comes with the territory, which I am clearly guilty of. He also gave me a few tips on making videos and told me he wants to see me at Southeast Game Exchange, which is in Greenville, South Carolina in July. I really hope to make it to that one. I also ran into Retro Rick, who put himself on the map with his $10 game collection challenge. He quickly rose up to the top of the YouTuber chain and opened up his own video game shop in Conway, Arkansas called Retro Rick's Game Point, and it seems to be taking off. I hope to visit it someday. My Uncle Leo lives in Arkansas, maybe it's time for a road trip. When I first got into video game hunting well over 10 years ago, I started searching for videos on YouTube. It led me to the NES Pursuit starring Aaron and Ricky. These guys were some of the first to do it. Now they go by Pixel Game Squad, and Aaron goes by Riff, but they are just as nice in person as they are on camera. When I was in college, me and my roommates would watch the CKY DVDs, which eventually led to Jackass. I was surprised and starstruck when I ran into Bam Margera at a gaming convention. I'll never forget when it was Team Bam versus Team Tony and Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
No. Nope. Mm-mm. No. You, get in the van.
It's Team Bam versus Team Hawk in Tony Hawk's Underground 2. This time it's not just about skating, it's about mayhem. Tag it, slap it, thrash it, blast it on a totally underground, definitely illegal world destruction tour. Tony Hawk's Underground 2, rated T for Teen.
Really Rad Weekend came and went very quickly. It was really cool to see some of my favorite YouTubers interacting with each other and making videos in their own environment. I felt like I was at home in my comfort zone with my own kind of people. I had all my YouTube heroes sign my copy of Battletoads. It will make for a nice display piece for my game room and is the cherry on top for all the swag I picked up at Really Rad Weekend. Did you make it out to Really Rad Weekend? Be sure to let me know in the comments. Also, I have added links below to some of the vendors and artists featured in this video. If you saw something that you are interested in, please show them some love. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and joining our community as we make our way to 400 subscribers. My name is Quinn Noble, and if If you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Quinn again. We're back here at the Goodwill bins. Last time I was here, I found that sweet Super Mario Land for Game Boy. So we're back. It's a beautiful day, and we're gonna go inside and see what we can find. Stick around. There you go.
Alright guys, we just got back from the Goodwill bins and I found a lot of really cool stuff. So let's get into it. First thing that I found was a Garmin GPS. When I first grabbed it, it didn't power on at all, but it did have a charger on the back, USB. I have plenty of those, so I charged it up. Lo and behold, it does power on. This thing has a lifetime map in it, so I might hold on to it. Next thing I found is a GE voice memo recorder. This thing is pretty old. I remember people used to use these to take their thoughts down on here, and now we all do it on our phone. But back in the day, we used to carry around a phone and a voice recorder. I never did personally, but it has a tiny little cassette tape in here. And this one is kind of like the Talk Boy from Home Alone. It'll let you change your voice, it'll let you do different things. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button. Also, subscribe if you feel like it. And then you can play it in slow motion and halftime. You can speed it up.
If you're enjoying this video, hit the like button. Also, subscribe if you feel like it.
I found some action figures down at the bottom of the bin. The first one that I found is a green Mystic Power Ranger. My sister and I used to watch Power Rangers every day, and then after that, Saved by the Bell would come on for like 3 hours. Found some Ninja Turtles. Got Michelangelo here. These are the Nickelodeon 2006 Ninja Turtles. Me personally, I prefer the original Ninja Turtle action figures. But I also found a Leonardo as well. At least they're not the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles with the nostrils and everything. Those guys, I don't know, they kind of creep me out. I don't know. What's your opinion? Found some Marvel action figures as well. I got Longshot here. I used to collect the Marvel comic cards, so I'm pretty good at pinpointing which Marvel characters there are in the bins. These guys got left behind, and they hold a little bit of value. I also got Quicksilver here. They do have kind of weird long necks, but I don't know. When I was younger, they looked a little bit different than this. They were a little bit smaller too. Alright, so I found some VHS tapes. The first one I found is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is one of my favorite movies growing up. I saw this movie the night it came out. I made my mom take me. I counted down the days. I remember the iconic movie poster.
Yeah! I love being a turtle!
And the next one that I found is X-Men VHS. And this is the first episode of the cartoon, it's Night of the Sentinels. I remember when this came out, it was Halloween. It came out on Halloween in 1992. I was 12 years old, and like I said, I collected the Marvel comic cards, and this was before the X-Men movies, before Hugh Jackman was, Wolverine. We had the X-Men cartoon. And this copy, I think, this gold copy, came from Pizza Hut.
Strange and powerful forces are attracting people to Pizza Hut. It's the Marvel Comics X-Men video with a mini comic book, pull-out poster, and trading card, all for only $4.99 with any pizza purchase. There are 2 video packs to collect, so hurry and get your claws on them.
Oh, I'll wrap that up.
Exclusively at Pizza Hut.
I found a couple of Pokemon VHS. The first one's called Poke Friends. Then we got another Pokemon video, fighting tournament. And all these videos are only worth like a couple bucks, but it's like the whole nostalgic factor of it. This last VHS I didn't even know existed. Mega Man 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I probably would have watched this a lot if I would have known about it when I was a kid. I did watch this, and I think these shows don't really hold up as well as they did when they were younger. This one came out in '96. This one I looked up on eBay. I couldn't find one, but I did find one that was sold and accepted for the best price. It was under 30 bucks, and I did see another one that was listed for 30 bucks, so it's probably worth somewhere around 20. I found an LCD golf game, Tournament Golf by Radica. I got a collection of these. I used to have them when I was younger. The Tiger, they made the coolest ones, but I put some batteries in this guy, and it works pretty well. I couldn't find any of these listed on eBay, but I did find that they took the Tournament Golf off and rebranded it with Tiger Woods, so that's interesting. So I'm gonna add that to the collection. Pretty cool little guy. I also found a Skylander Portal. It's missing the dongle, which is unfortunate because it would be worth a lot more if it did have the dongle. But I did put some batteries in it, and it does work. It does light up, as you can see. So always cool to find some little video game things in the Goodwill bins. I also found this Game Boy SP case, and it's in really good shape. Normally this white part right here is all dirty, but on this one it actually is really clean. And even on the inside, this is where it holds the Game Boy, and it actually looks like nobody even used this one. It's pretty pristine. It's in really good shape. So, and I did find a game this time, and it wasn't an empty case. It's actually in there, and that's Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. And it was very dirty, but I washed it off, and it's in actually really good shape. And this is actually the first game that I had for the PS3 when I got mine.
The Joker wins. Fatality.
So the last thing that I picked up was a VCR. I put it in the basket at the very end of the Goodwill video. I didn't put it in this video, but I cleaned it up and tested it out. It does work. And it's a Sony. Actually holds a little bit of value, but I'm going to keep it for my collection. I got to watch the Ninja Turtle movie on it, and I have a bunch of other videos that I plan on watching in the future. So that was an awesome find as well. Alright, so pretty good haul overall. We spent $10.10, and the total value is $276.81, give or take. I also found a GE voice recorder. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. I checked it out. It's got the tape in it. It's got the How do you open this thing? The eject button. How about that? A couple of my outtakes for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Took me down memory lane. If you did, make sure to give it a like and consider subscribing, and we will see you next time.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode. My name is Quinn Noble, also known as Silverhawk, and today we're going to take a look at NBA 2K20. You might be wondering why 2K20 and not 2K21. Well, one reason is because I am cheap. I already own 3 versions of this game, and I can't bring myself to pay $60 every year for the same game that is slightly tweaked. In fact, the last game that I spent full price on day one was Red Dead Redemption 2, and that was almost 3 years ago, back in 2018. Anyway, I digress. There are still plenty of people playing this game, and it was one of the free July 2020 PlayStation Plus games. And if it's free, it's for me. There are way too many game modes to choose from, so today I will be focusing on my favorite, which is my career mode. 2K Sports has been knocking it out of the park with this basketball franchise. It's basically a sports RPG. You create a character, and based on your attributes and physique, you are rated. You either get drafted to an NBA team or become an undrafted free agent. You live in a virtual world called the Playground, where you can play online pickup games, get a tattoo, shop for in-game shoes and apparel, and even get a fresh fade.
Oh no! Oh no what? Huh? What? Huh? What? Why you say oh no? Dude, you messed my hair up? Mo. Ooh, appreciate you, Mo.
Yeah, man. I know you be hanging out with Bron and them dudes, man. But just put me in contact with Maverick real quick. I'll cut him up.
Not doing that.
There is even a wheel you can spin each day to win swag for your character or virtual currency you can use for player development. You get your own apartment where you can show off your shoe collection. They even use real shoes. My favorites are the Nike Paul George PlayStation editions and the Reebok Shaq Gnosis. My dad used to take me to see Shaq and Penny play for the Orlando Magic when I was a kid. From that time on, they were always my favorite team. So of course, that is who I play for. I chose to make this video now because it's a tough time to be an Orlando Magic fan. I've been very sore since we traded away Victor Oladipo in 2016, and despite making the playoffs the past 2 years, the front office believes we need to make some changes. Just before the trade deadline, the Orlando Magic front office traded away Aaron Gordon to the Denver Nuggets and Evan Fournier to the Boston Celtics. The big surprise for any Orlando Magic fan was the departure of our 2-time All-Star Nikola Vucevic. Vucevic was traded to the Chicago Bulls as he was on pace to become the Orlando Magic's all-time leading scorer in just a few weeks. I play this game in spurts, particularly when I get excited about the NBA season. With the loss of these 3 starters, I'm likely to put this game on the back burner for a while. But to say goodbye to my former Magic teammates, I thought I would share the best finale I ever had with them. We were down 2 against the Lakers with about 10 seconds left. I went up for the layup and got fouled on the way. Now, one thing about my career mode is that you only control your player. You cannot help what your other teammates do, so it's up to you to take over the game. I usually don't have much luck in clutch situations like this, especially when I'm playing against LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I mean, this is the team that took the Mickey Mouse title in the bubble. Just kidding. If I discount their title, people are going to start criticizing my Buccaneers Super Bowl win, so congrats to those guys. Except Dwight Howard. He can take a long walk off a short pier. The Magic are still rebuilding because of that guy. I'll also add that the Lakers head coach is none other than Frank Vogel, who was the previous coach of, you guessed it, the Orlando Magic. He went on to win a ring as well. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what happens next. You hand the ball to LeBron. Man, I thought I was losing this game for sure. Look at Anthony Davis flapping his mouth. And the next thing to happen is probably the greatest thing to ever happen in my NBA 2K career. As the old saying goes, it ain't over till it's over. That year, me and my teammates Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic beat the LA Lakers with LeBron and Anthony Davis at home. They went on to win the championship, but this was a small victory for us. I am sad to see those guys go, but it will be interesting to see what the Magic will do now. I suppose Terrence Ross will take over with the help of my fellow FSU Seminoles Jonathan Isaac and Dwayne Bacon. I guess I'll see when NBA 2K22 comes out. Well, that's my NBA 2K triumph. Be sure to let me know what team you play with in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing as we make our way to 100 subscribers. If you care to tickle the YouTube algorithm, lightly click that like button. Once again, my name is Quinn Noble, and you guys keep gaming. I just got my Black Friday package from Best Buy and I'm ready to tear it open and play some games. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about some deals. What's up everyone? My name is Quinn Noble, aka Silverhawk, and welcome to my channel. This is a place dedicated to video games of old and new with a hint of retro nostalgia. So if you're into speedrunning, live game hunting, and finding out about new kinds of video games, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I'm putting out new content every week. I did some Black Friday shopping this year and it was a little bit different than other years because of COVID. Normally I bust into the stores at 5 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day and try and get all the deals. This year I just popped open my Best Buy app and started perusing the deals, and that package just arrived today. So let's go ahead and open it and see what I got. It was nice not having to fight the crowds on Thanksgiving, so doing my Black Friday shopping online was definitely a plus, especially in these trying times. The first game that I got is God of War for the PlayStation 4. And I haven't heard one bad thing about this game. It won Game of the Year, and it is one of the best-selling PS4 games to this date. It is a PlayStation original, so it's only for the PS4. It's an action-adventure series that started out on the PlayStation 2, and I feel like I've started every single God of War that there is, and I've just never actually finished any of them, but I've talked to a lot of my friends and they said that this one is definitely a must play. So when I saw it on Black Friday, I knew that I had to pick it up. I got God of War for $9.99 on Black Friday. The next game that I got, and parents please shield your eyes of your kids if you're watching with them, is Mortal Kombat 11. For the Nintendo Switch. And I got this one for the Switch because it was on sale and I don't have that many Switch titles, so this is another one to add to my Switch collection. And if you haven't heard of Mortal Kombat, where have you been? There's 11 of them. I was a big fan of the first Mortal Kombat. The second one was my jam. 3 was really good. 4, I didn't really play as much. It kind of got away from me. But here we have a fresh new Mortal Kombat, complete with friendships and babalities and everything that I was used to. I used to ride my bike to the arcade with a bunch of buddies and we would just pump quarters into Mortal Kombat. I was able to pick up Mortal Kombat 11 for the Nintendo Switch for $12.99, not too bad. The next game that I got is another PlayStation exclusive, and that is Medieval. And Medieval was a game on the PlayStation 1, and here it is remade and remastered in HD. It's an action-adventure hack and slash where you play Sir Dan Fortesque and battle various enemies in various levels. As you can see right here, we have some of the old footage, and that will compare it to some of the new footage. It's really nice how they're going back and doing some of these games like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, and now we get Medieval. So I did a Halloween top 5 list, and I had one viewer tell me that this is one that I should have added to it. So maybe that'll be for a Halloween list next year. I found Medieval on Black Friday for $9.99. Pretty good price. And now we come to the final game in the package, and this is the one that I was looking the most forward to, and that is Spider-Man Game of the Year Edition. And this has all the extra DC, as you see here on the bottom, Game of the Year Edition. And I am so excited to play this. I've heard nothing but good things about this game. It's another PlayStation exclusive, so that makes a total of 3 of them here in this haul. I did just watch Into the Spider-Verse on Netflix, so that gave me a little bit of Spider-Man fever and made me want to go purchase this game and start playing it. And not only that, but the follow-up to this game, Miles Morales, just came out as well. And I suppose that I need to play this one through before I start playing that one. So I'm excited to dive into Spider-Man and hopefully 100% complete it and get all the different outfits. So that's going to be exciting. Spider-Man Game of the Year Edition was $19.99 on Black Friday. Not a bad haul overall from Best Buy. Got 3 PlayStation exclusives and a Switch game for $56.94, and my total savings was $62. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some Spider-Man to go play. So what did you get on Black Friday, and where did you do your shopping? I'm curious to know. Let me know down in the comments. That way I can get a leg up for next year. Be sure to give the video a like, and thank you for stopping by. We will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, and welcome to my 20th episode. My name is Quinn Noble, and today we are going to be talking about the games that I played in 2021. So sit back, relax, and let's jump into it. I've played a number of games in 2021. Some of my favorite titles that I'm addicted to have no end game in sight. These include games like NBA 2K20, where you can play an NBA player's entire career. I haven't even made it through one season of 82 games yet, and that is only one of the game modes. There is also Fallout 76, where they keep adding content in the form of seasons. I have spent countless hours decking out my settlement with cool stuff. Earlier this year, we were gifted a new update that lets us build vaults, and we are able to build a second settlement. I've also been really getting into the Pinball FX3 series. I currently own 82 out of the 99 tables they have available, so I have participated in many of their weekly tournaments and am currently in the Gold 1 tier. I am still playing Pokemon Go almost daily and probably will be until I catch them all. Just kidding. I gave up on that years ago, and Nintendo has been adding a slew of new Pokemon to make it even more or less likely. The Tetris Effect had a nice update giving us a new connected mode. Not only can you play Tetris with your closest friends, but this update made the game cross-platform. Here you can see me playing with someone on Xbox and PC while I am playing on the PS4. It's 3 versus 1 in this mode, and if you are on the team of 3, you work together getting lines until your meter is filled and the playing field comes together so you can attack the team of 1. This update sure did give me a reason to pick this title back up off the shelf and play it some more. I also enjoyed playing Super Mario Bros. 35 on the Switch, which was very similar to Tetris 99. This was a release last year for the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros., and I played it pretty hard trying to collect all the unlockables. Sadly, they removed it from the Nintendo Online shop in April of this year. Those were some of my favorite video games to play in 2021, but I wanted this video to be about the games that I beat in 2021. Not every game is easy to master, especially some of the retro games that I played this year. Some of them required me to cheat a little bit, which I'm not exactly proud of, but I consider it a stepping stone to becoming better at these games in the future. There are 3 games in particular, and I've been playing them for almost 30 years. The first one is Contra for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The first cheat code that I ever learned was the Konami code. If you press up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, and start at the beginning of the game before the title appears, you will start with 30 lives instead of 3. It's definitely possible to beat the game in 3 lives, but I never had the patience for it. That is a challenge I may be up to in the future. Contra is an NES classic, and if you have never played it, I highly recommend it. I played it solo, but it is much more fun with a friend. There is a Contra collection available in the eShops for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. The next game I beat by cheating was Sega Age's release of Shinobi for the Nintendo Switch. When I was a kid growing up in Tampa, Florida, there was a magical restaurant called Papa Louie's Pizza. In the back of Papa Louie's, there was an arcade loaded with about 15 arcade games and a cigarette vending machine. This was the first arcade I ever knew of. It doesn't exist anymore, but I can still remember that smell of fresh pizza and stale cigarette smoke vividly. The first game I ever dropped a quarter into was Shinobi, and man, this game was hard. I could always get about 10 stages in before I started losing my money, but with the rewind feature on the Sega Ages version, I was finally able to get through Shinobi. Without the rewind feature, this game is damn near impossible.
Sorry, dudes. I'm back. Will, what's up, dude? It's going pretty good. How you doing? This game's pretty rad. The Messenger. Energy like a madman. Shit, how am I supposed to get that guy? Shit. What the fuck? Dude, like, I'm not even tall enough to get that guy. No shit, asshole. Will Height. How's it going, Will? You stream tonight? No, it won't let you on. They won't let you grab that. You can wall climb, but computer's down. That's no good. By the way, your bomb man, your avatar, I can change that for you, Will, if you want to be something else. I got Mortal Kombat characters. You've seen the ones that are on there. Did we already go through this? You like Bomb Man? Yeah, I feel like we went through that already. Alright, let's see. This game's a lot of fun, Will. If you haven't played this game, alright. So you can get them when they're low like that. Damn it. I only got 4 of those stars. I'm almost dead now, I mean, let's start over. Unless one of these guys give me energy. Nope, neither one of them. Oh. I think I gotta hit that one and then jump. That's the only way to get it without taking a hit point. Damn it, dude. You just jumped away from my star. Fuck you. Come on. Really? Alright, that was not bad. Hey. Damn.
Go!
Not a good that does me. Damn it. That was a waste. There you go. Now it gives me energy. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, when this happens, you gotta... Boom. Okay, get this guy, and then... Boom. Got it. No! How close was I? That had to have been really fucking close. My shirt says it all.
Unacceptable!
Yeah, I think I rushed it. Yeah, but they were blinking, which is a classic sign that they were almost dead. That move always gets me. Boom. Yeah. Ooh. Bam. Now wait a second, yippee skippy. Who do you think you are? I'm Quilble. Quilble? This name makes no sense. Why have I never seen you before? I was exiled a long time ago when I got cursed along with my messenger. That voice, are you? Out of here, you bet. See ya, sucker. Alright. What the hell? Ooh. The alerts overpower you. Or is that better? No. I don't think that did anything. Yeah. I think with the alerts I just have to fix that in Streamlabs or something. I don't think I can do that here. The horn, it's like too loud. Yeah, it's a work in progress, you know. I think I like try and fix it a little bit every day. You know what it's like. What is up? What's over here? See, you can climb walls, but those walls in that last level they were like jagged, so you can't climb jagged walls. Searing Krogs. Making ice cream? Nice. What kind of ice cream did you make today? I had some ice cream. I had some vanilla ice cream on top of some hot cherry pie. That's one of those cases where it's like just regular vanilla. That was perfect. Alright, Shopkeep. Congratulations. You made it to the base of the mountain. Almost there. Do you know what this means? I don't know. Does it mean you have another dialogue trap for me? What? Oh, so you're just going to try and steal my character like that? I guess you think you deserve a prize. No. Well, you do. Plus, you will never be able to make the climb without the rope dart. Sweet, the rope dart. Don't overthink it. Everyone will probably end up calling it the grappling hook anyway. Here, you got the rope dart. Oh man, I love this game. Alright. Can we upgrade? We can't. About that monk. It is as I feared. Our most promising messenger did not die, but was instead cursed forever. She became the Queen of Quills. How did that happen? This is a tale for another time. What do you want to chat about? So thanks for the rope dart. Oh, did you think that was an awkward interaction? You could say that. Clearly you never had to tell your boss that your little experiment went wrong, permanently impacting one of your colleagues. Hey, I heard that. Anyways, you could use it on rings, lanterns, will go nuts. Any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. It's a story I once told the guy who hooked me up with music for my shop. There was once was a village struggling to figure out who the werewolf was. People kept dying every full moon, and very gorily at that. One day a brave young couple decided to venture into the woods. He would be the hunter and she the bait. As one would expect from such a cliched setting, they got separated and our hunter faced off alone against the beast near a cliff. Too much talking. Throat went dry. After 15 minutes of a literal uphill battle, the hunter managed to chop off the werewolf's paw with his axe, just as it was attempting to choke him. The hunter then ran for his life, severed paw still clutched to his throat. By the time he got home, the sun was up and he found his fiancée bleeding and also badly wounded. The paw in his throat had reverted to its human form. In that moment, he noticed he was wearing a ring he had purchased a few days ago. The end. Whoa, that was spooky. I'm still looking for a title. Any suggestions? What about The Werewolf Bride? Wow, great idea. Really? No, not really. You put the reveal in the title. What do you want to chat about? That's it. Alright. Coffee, then badberry, which is raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, blackberry, mixed into one sorbet. Hey, that sounds pretty good. And you sell those at your like open mic nights? Oh, you see that? That was sweet. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Why do I feel like there's something down there? Nope. Alright. Let's try that again. Something I did last time. Okay, how do you get over there? Dagnabbit. This wingsuit attack, nice. Ooh, what was that? Uh-oh. Almost to a level boss, it looks like. Luke! What's going on, man?
Holla, 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 holla.
Good to see you, dude. How you doing? Chilling. Some late night games. Looks like the boss is up. Surely you mean the bosses? Bosses. The bosses are up. I need to fight more than one boss here? Well, technically, it's more like training than an actual fight. What? Don't let me ruin it. Go see for yourself. Alright. This is called The Messenger. It's for the PS4, PS5. It looks like an old game, but it's like a new game. It's pretty cool. It starts off like this, and then eventually it goes into like, this is like 8-bit, and then it goes into like 16-bit. It's been pretty fun so far. Another day, another stew simmering. Oh yeah, mountain life is a blast, but I miss seeing adventurers pass by. I hear ya. Remember humans? You bet I do. They were almost as interesting as obvious foreshadowing. Oh look, a human. Who would have thought? Yo, Kolos, check this little guy out. Whoa, Susses, is that... See that scroll? Hey, little guy, are you the carrier? Don't be silly, Susses. Everyone knows it's the runner. You're confused, Kolos. I'm pretty sure it's the envoy. No, you've misconstrued, Susses. It's actually the emissary. Come on, Kolos. I think I remember it being the courier. Serious, Susses. How we agree on the message bearer? Can do, Kolos. Want to test the message bearer's sportsmanship? You never asked. Let's see what you got, little guy. He takes his towel off and whips you. Ow. Alright, he's blinking. Okay. Nice. You're supposed to get him. No.
Go!
Damn it. Devin's back.
Holla, 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 holla.
This guy's the hard guy. You can't get him until he does something. He throws the rock. Damn it. Damn it. Dude. That move always gets me.
No! Dang it, Bobby.
That move that guy just got me with, he just got me twice with it. He gets me every time. He's got a tattoo on his butt of a heart. Dude, that's the move. Whoa, glitching out. Game's glitching. No, come on. That was cheap. so satisfying. Consarnate Kolos, the postman packs quite a punch. Savagely stated, Sussus. We like you, little guy. What do you reckon, Kolos? He probably needs to reach the top of our mountain. Seems so, Sussus. I say we help out. Confirmed, Kolos. Let's do this. Thanks for the workout, little guy. Now don't move. This might sting a little. Wait, what? Ready, Kolos? Set, Sussus? Hut! Well, I'm hungry now. Shall we snack, Kolos? I dissent, Sussus. We promised not to eat until the power thistle was ready to be added to the pot. I forgot completely, Kolos. Surely its magical properties will make us even stronger. It will be succulent, Sussus. It will be con carne, Kolos. Let's sit by the stew until the thistle is fully grown. Glacial Peak. Alright. I think I remember this being very hard. Alright, I think that's a good time to call it quits, guys.
I hate goodbyes.
We'll be getting in next time. Thanks for hanging out. Luke, Real Goose, Will Wagner, all y'all. Devin James, Simo. Have a good night, and we'll see you in the next one.